Pro boxing fans here with legendary promoter Frank Warren. Frank, I know you're in a rush, so I'm going to jump straight into it. Joyce-Dubois. This came as a bit of a surprise to me. Tell me why the time is right.
Look, the two guys, the Border Control were going to nominate it for a British title, as Joe being the mandatory. Neither of them were going to pull out, so let's get the fight on, and that's what we done. We got it on.
Some similarities are being drawn between the Anthony Joshua Dillian Whyte fight back in 2015. Two men at the start of the early stages of their career, putting it all on the line in a domestic dust-up. Is this going to be a better fight than that 2015 British heavyweight clash?
I think so. I really do. I think it's going to. They're two tremendous punchers. You got an old head, experienced silver medalist from the Olympics, who I thought was unlucky not to have got the gold. You got him in there, who's been in with some really good fighters since he's turned pro, and you got the young kid on the block, 7 senior bouts as an amateur now, 14-0. He's got supremely confident. It's a great fight. It's a great fight, and there are similarities in it. And look where they both got to. AJ and him and Dillian. Dillian's #1 still in the world. It's not affected his career. It's not the end of the world for the loser.
Realistically, a world title shot this year for the winner?
I think the winner of this fight by the end of the year will be the mandatory challenger. So whether that happens at the end of this year or the very early stages of next year, we'll find out. But the bottom line is they will be the mandatory, so that it will make it happen.
Quick word on the massive fight next week, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Fury changing trainers, changing locations, changing training camps. Does that make you nervous, the uncertainty?
Well, I can understand where people are coming from when they say that, but at the end of the day, when he appointed Ben Davison, everyone was saying, who's Ben Davison? But it was a good appointment by Tyson. Ben done a tremendous job for him. So that shows you how astute Tyson is in picking his trainers. For this fight, he felt he needed something different. He's the guy getting in the ring. It was his decision. It's quite sad that Ben weren't there, but it is what it is. And Tyson, I spoke to him last night, and he was very happy.
I'm going to ask you point blank, Frank. Do you think Tyson is going to go to war with Wilder?
I think he will stop Wilder. It's a couple of things, a couple of reasons. I think, first of all, when he fought him last time, he only had two. He'd been out of the ring, all those problems he had and various things. He came back, he had 2 fights. He was supposed to have 4 warm-up fights. He had 2. He went in and took the fight. He lost 11.5 stone in weight over the period of 6 months. A lot of weight's loose, so he was training to make weight. Now he's training to fight.
And very last word on Anthony Yarde. When can we expect to see him back out?
Very, very soon. Very soon. He'll be on the undercard.
Frank Warren, thanks for your time.
Pleasure. Cheers.
Thanks.